what's up, guys? It's Talon. So today I'm actually coaching my friend Bonzaii. I'm gonna link his Twitch in the description. He sometimes streams on Twitch, not super often, but he does every once in a while. And he's actually kind of like a big reason why I even started streaming, because he helped me get a lot of my stuff set up initially 2 years ago, back when I first started streaming. And so very thankful for him for all that. And so I decided we could do some coaching with him for fun. He's also like a good player. He's hit a Grandmaster before, but now he's kind of not played for a while. And he was also really close to Challenger a long time ago. But now, again, he hasn't played for a while, so he's kind of trying to get back into the game and everything. I think he's around a Diamond right now. So we're coaching him in a Diamond game. Going to go over some Jayce things. There's also Jayce, by the way, and for those that don't know, I've been ranked 1 Jayce. I have over 1,000 Jayce games. It's kind of like my main champion, so I feel like I can especially provide a lot of insight in this specific scenario. Once again, I'll link his Twitch and everything. If you're interested in coaching, it's $15 an hour. Link in the description to my Discord or to my Twitter. You can DM me on either of those platforms if you're interested in coaching, and let's get right into it. All right,
Where
on
the fuck
yourself.
am I? Yep. Yeah, I just automatically went to that. I'll just leave it up here.
All right, so I already don't like the ward. With Jayce, you need to be like lane dominant warding, so like warding bushes, because you have range to like bully people. And basically, like the way I play Jayce, I'm just like, okay, if they gank me, I can outplay. It doesn't matter. And also, you're playing. Okay, so mistake with the lane as well. The way you play the matchup into Aurelia, you get a free first strike proc by her first dash onto a minion. So you wait till a minion's 1 HP, you just keep them equal HP to yours, and then you insta-Q the minion when you predict her. You want to predict her Q onto the minion, basically, and like it's pretty telegraphed, So doing that allows you to get free first strike proc, then you auto, and then you go melee form, you jump, you auto again, and you win the trade by like, most of the time I do this into like even like Aurelia 1 tricks, and I'm ahead a huge amount in the, like they're like 50% HP off that trade, and I'm like 80 or 90% by the end of that. So, and like the way it is here now is a lot scarier for you. Oh wait, you have Ignite and he doesn't, so actually you just win for free. So if you just get level 3, you just kill him, yeah. So like now you just freeze and it's fine. But I think you have to take it back here because he's gonna back, and then you just need to hit enough to hit like Dirk or to hit your boots and then take a recall. But because he ends up staying, you need to freeze harder. But you're pushing weight, and also you're wasting Q. That's huge. You can't waste your Q ever basically into this matchup. You're just waiting for him to Q onto a minion, and then you Q to when he Qs, and then it's a guarantee hit. And also, don't ever blind Q bushes almost ever in lane. Use the splash to make it easy to hit, or just Q when it's guaranteed, basically.
Yeah, I lost a lot. Yeah, I remember this match. This match I didn't play too well.
You just don't understand the matchup. It's just like time. Like I've died in this matchup plenty of times until like I understand it now. Also, your farming is just bad in the sense that you should have already melee queued onto that, but that's like nitpicky, like one trick things, but it's fine. And like you should be farming in range in melee form as well here. Like again, you're getting the mana back, right? Like you're not
for mana. I just realized that today. I was like, oh yeah.
And also, if you use your melee Q on that guy, once you got your thing to 1 HP, you deny him minions, right? But you let it get the full last hit so that he gets the gold from it. So that's also a thing. And then you're also way too scared in the matchup. He can't one-shot you because you have melee E, so you can knock him back. Also, move your cursor because it's kind of annoying me right now. But But yeah, like you need to be walking like further up on the wave and pressuring him. And then also you have to try to dodge E in the matchup and play to win the matchup. You don't want to play to not lose the matchup into Aurelia because she can easily kill you late game if you're even gold. So you way more want to play to like try to win these things, especially when you have flash up. Because if you have flash and melee E, she can't one-shot you. So you can play to try to outplay to dodge those. And you can take one of those bad trades. And obviously once you lose your flash or something, if you do miss the dodge, then you have to start playing more passive. And also you're never switching to melee form here. Like even just for like better CS, if you switch to melee form and are autoing more often, it's way better. You're also using your Q extremely inefficiently. Like you're just trying to Q way too much. You need to be way more patient with Q. Like wait till it's guaranteed and then hit it, And this trade is also pretty bad by you. She kills you there if she's not bad. Like you just went too far up for no reason, basically. And again, our mana, you should be like 50, 60% mana. And if you have questions, obviously, always speak up.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to absorb all of it.
So I'm gonna post this on YouTube, so you don't necessarily need to
Yeah, that's
absorb
cool.
everything, right? Like it'll be like probably in 4 to 7 days because I have a lot of coachings right now to post. But
I'm actually trolling you. I have no mana.
yeah, exactly.
I
Like
forgot
you
how fucking
just
bad this.
you should have had
Man.
higher mana. You should have higher health because of all these trades. A lot of mistakes in the lane, and that's fine. And I mean, this is my one
Yeah,
trick.
that's why I
so
chose.
I'm
That's
more
why I
than
chose
picky.
this game.
Yeah. This is also my one trick, like I said, and this is one of the hardest matchups, by the way. Like in terms of like Malphite or in tank matchups, right? Like this is one of the hardest matchups to actually win and get good on Jayce. So, but like now that I'm good at it, I win it like almost always, unless I'm playing against like an actual good Aurelia, or if I just like end up making a stupid mistake. But she trolls her tempo here, so now you get like 2 free plates, so that's good. Like if she just takes a proper back, then this never happens. And also, why aren't you walking up to melee W? You know, or melee once you range W?
Yeah, for the powered auto. Yeah.
So that's something to do, but because yeah, you should have 3 plates here. You also shouldn't worry so much about the wave and worry more about getting the plate, but you do end up getting the plate anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But okay, now you all in. Yeah,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wait,
We're terrible.
You could have walked into the bush and killed her, by the way. Like you could have been more aggressive and just walked into the bush. Yeah, and now her cooldown's back up. Okay, this is disgusting. That's disgusting, but it's fine.
Dude, I forgot how fucking bad this was.
But yeah, if she didn't,
oh my god.
If you walked into the bush and meleeed her right away, she can't kill you because she doesn't have E cooldown. But you waited for E cooldown to come up. So that's also a thing that.
Oh.
Maybe you're not gonna want me to post on YouTube. Also,
no, I don't care.
I'm kidding.
No, you're fine.
My stream, we've had streams where we see me play awful and do dumb stuff. It happens. But do you go Serpents this game? Because you definitely have to.
Serpents? I don't think I do.
I think you should be second. You should be Eclipse, Serpents.
I don't think I've ever gone Eclipse on this character. Okay, I need.
Eclipse is actually really nice on top lane, honestly. Like
yeah,
in this game, I go Eclipse, Serpents,
Jayce.
Mortal, Sterix, or Cleaver Sterix is the build this game, 100%. Like Eclipse also makes it a lot easier to not throw into the Aurelia because of the extra shielding and everything. So like it's just like really nice for like most matchups. And to be clear, by the way, if you're stomping lane early, then you don't need to go Eclipse and you'd go double flat pen items because it helps you snowball quicker. But in a game like
this, that's what I usually do when I get ahead. But
yeah,
I mean, I think
since
I've
you're
been
not
going
ahead
double.
early, you don't go double flat pen. You just go the Eclipse here. But even if you preferred to go Serpents first, you could as well. And obviously, most times it'd be Youmuu's first instead. But I like Eclipse first like 80% of the time on top lane.
Really?
And for mid lane, I'm almost always going double flat pen or 1 flat pen, then Cleaver.
Because usually it's like
it's squishy
matchups. Yeah.
But in these matchups where it's a lot more about like winning the trades and into these tankier champs, it's obviously better.
I'm so bad.
Yeah, you also could have pressured her because she clearly was gonna greed that. So like if you walked up on her, it's better. And the Qs are being missed a lot, but it is what it is.
Oh,
but I think to miss less of your Qs is just, again, like even there when she just Q'd on the minion, that's a free one, right? If you just more are paying attention to when she Qs on the minions and whatever, and using the splash damage as well from the Q to make it guaranteed, like basically you could just be faker and hit all your Qs, but like we can also make it way easier to hit them. And also your farming is awful because you're never going to melee form. Like you need to farm in melee form so much more than you are, and not even just for the mana, but just for the ease of hitting CS. Like
I think I'm just scared. I was like I didn't know that like I wouldn't get one shot. I kept getting scared.
So you get obviously more resist in
you get more resistance in your melee form and then knock him back, then switch to
he can never one shot you. He can two shot you in the sense that he can kill you on 2 rotations.
Get a really good trade.
If he gets a good trade, then he can all in you the next trade. But if you have your flash up, you're usually not that worried about that. Like again, like this matchup, I'm also flashing a lot. Like my flash is usually used really aggressively or defensively. Like I want my flash to kind of almost be on cooldown at this point because I want to trade aggressively. Because actually, like when I'm picking Jayce, I love when I see an assassin or a squishy or like a Fiora level bruiser, like a non-super tanky bruiser, because it always means that I can make it volatile and either win or lose it. And obviously, because I'm like really good as a champ, I'm gonna win it. Also, here you just auto turret, bro. Like, and then it's free, right? Like you kill the turret first, and then you can easily fight that. So that's the first, because then I don't even think your Ashe dies. But yeah. So yeah, like I'm usually really happy to see these squishier matchups because it's just more free and it allows you to be a lot more volatile and like actually like hard win and hard stomp. So.
Okay, maybe
And
I
then this,
shouldn't
if
have
you were
switched
higher
that.
health
Okay.
because you killed the turret faster, then you wouldn't die to this because of that, you know. So
Is the mountain thing like the soul, like on the fire? I never noticed this.
I have never noticed that either. What the hell? I guess that's
Oh, never mind. We have mountain dragon. Maybe it's mountain soul.
yeah. It must be like just that's the soul or that's the mountain map.
Okay.
Probably just like the map. It's
Oh,
probably
you're
different.
right. Oh, you're right. Yeah, because of the extra. Okay.
And then yeah, you just push top here and then you just leave. You don't care that much. Like your turret's gonna die soon, so you just get the wave and then leave, even if he stays for the second one. And yeah, you aren't using
Oh
abilities.
man,
You should have just cleared the wave really quick and then left. And also your movement's pretty bad. Like Aurelia, you never sidestep or ease or anything. He's able to auto aim. I'm pretty sure she's auto aiming all these, and they're all hitting you. So is what it is though. Even now, we're still not in a bad position, but we're just gonna probably play this game this side lane because we are behind a lot. So, I mean, you're probably not behind that much gold, right? Like you're probably still within 1,000.
let's see. Oh, what the? Oh. I'm down like 1.6.
Oh, you're down 1,700. Okay, so that's yeah, this is pretty bad, but it's still playable, and you can just side lane a lot. Like I would probably want to start pushing bot here at this point for a little bit, and like playing the bot side lane. But I'm not overly concerned with helping team too much here. I'm more concerned with getting gold on myself because like this is a pretty selfish champion, and you get the shutdowns. So obviously, like it's good to be there. But I'm just looking for waves a lot more. And again, like every time that you're farming, you need to just be meleeing way more. Like just be okay with inting with your melee form. Like I'm not saying you shouldn't, but you're so scared that you need to go in your melee form even when you're sometimes worried that it might result in you dying, because you're never using it at this point.
Yeah.
And yeah, this champ's limits are insane. Like you've seen my stream at some point. Like this champ can do crazy stuff. Like you really need to be testing harder than most other champs test their limits.
I think this is one of my worst games though. Like
oh yeah, for sure.
No, I'm not like this all the time. I think I was just not in the right headspace. But yeah, that's why. But I also just want to like make my lows less low, you know?
Yeah, I mean that is the biggest thing with you. I mean you're a much better player than these players, and we also saw your recent match history. You're winning most of your games anyway, and if you're not winning, you're usually still having good stats overall.
Well, yeah, last game was fucking horrendous, bro. It was just like, yeah, that's why I didn't want to show the last game. Yeah,
no, I get it.
The guy fucking through.
I mean, the general is like I also like Jayce is not your main champion or anything. Like you're not super clean on him. Like
I think I have like 10 games on him this season.
Yeah, these fights you're just not going in melee form like ever, jumping on people, and like you also I think it as well should have been pushing the side out quicker in this game on bot so that this Tristana wasn't able to get that turret. Also, I don't know why you didn't just walk backwards like towards your bot side there. You decided to. And then yeah, here we're clearly just not focused. I don't know. I guess you kill her, but like I still don't know why we're doing that necessarily. You should have just been bot this whole time, getting the wave pushed out, because your champ could play around side lane a lot and really cares about getting a lot of gold. And there's not that much to do. Your team is doing pretty well without you, so like you're not overly worried about your team during the game. So you might as well just keep side lane push so that if your team does make a mistake and die, at least you get something out of it, because again, your champ cares about getting gold. Like, it's also the thing for Jayce, the whole mindset only needs to be gold because your only purpose is dealing damage, and obviously the only way we deal damage is having as much gold as possible. So you being present for fights when you're this behind, it doesn't matter, you know? So. Like, I think it's probably like less than 10% of my games that I end with less gold than my enemy laner. Because like I'm basically like, even though I lose 60 or 40% of my games, it's just like I'm basically always ahead, just because of that's all I'm concerned with for the most part. And also even going here, like again, the bot wave has not been pushed out for so long. You should have been bot like 6 times at this point, but it's just permanently like close to your side of the map, which means that if you guys ever do lose a fight, you're losing inhib, right? But if you're pushing it out far enough, then like you're not losing inhib just because you die once. So. And his Edge of Night, I don't really, I guess it's okay here, but you definitely need Serpents first. But Edge of Night is not bad because of their champs. Like it's good in deluxe.
Yeah, I wasn't like really thinking about build this game.
Yeah. I don't think Edge of Night should be your default item though. Like, and it should maybe be, you could have it as a default 5th item, but even then I don't think it should be. But I think it's because you don't ever go Eclipse, which is why it's not. And also even here, like you're just looking for like a weird thing. If we're on side or something pushing better, and I just prefer that again, just keeping the side pushed. Because you see how you didn't actually really do anything here, like in terms of helping them stop the push, so why not just be side and pressuring something else? Okay, that's a weird escape too. At this point, I'm just looking to chill on the flank there. Like I would go towards the vision plant and then pop the vision plant and then just chill in that bush so that we can possibly play around the dragon, or I'm just looking to recall because like our jungler is dead. So you're probably not getting it anyways, to be honest, but I mean, yeah, at this point the game is probably lost. Do you want me actually writing out notes at the end, or do you want to just like
maybe like three bullet points, I don't know.
All right.
2 to 3.
Like even here, I think you may be able to queue onto the, yeah, okay. There you go. Oh, dub? Yo, best Jayce NA, actually?
Nah.
Let's go. But again, I would want to go push out bot right now and play for the gold bounties instead of looking always for these fights. Like you're basically have never side laned or pushed this entire game, even though that's your champion's like best way to get gold and be strong. Also, when you're in the new thing, be in melee form for the extra tankiness. But yeah, you're just not paying attention to side lanes. That's the biggest thing right now. Your lane phases and then the not paying attention to side lanes are the two main problems of this game. So yeah, that's basically
okay.
It's now. Wait, do you lose this game or win? I don't remember.
No, this we lost.
You would win based on this position, no? Or
I mean, open Nexus. I think they get older. I mean, I'm finally side laning at 18
I would go
minutes
bot
in the game.
here though. Like that's the thing. Like once I push that lane out, I would start going, and now you start going. But then you just look for side lane. I think we win this fight in a 5v5, so I would want to look for the 5v5 instead of looking for my team to die and then me side lane here. But I guess since it's a 1v1, it's not the end of the world, but you're probably going to end up dying. Al, have you hit the Q?
I didn't mean the Q.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'd want to be in this fight, to be honest. I wouldn't really want to be on the side, like going for the end there, because I don't think I'm going to beat Aurelia on the side. And I think your poke is actually going to be useful into killing any of their 3 squishies. And also, if we're Serpent's Fang, then we're immensely useful in the fight for applying it. Which again, obviously we're not, but like if we did have that, then that's also super useful in this game.
But regardless, it's the wrong play to go side lane there.
Yeah. Well, it's not the wrong play to go side lane, it's the wrong play to stay side lane. Well, because you should have went there to keep it pushing, but yeah. Like once you were there for too long was the problem. Are you doing live after this or another replay?
Oh yeah, live.
Okay, cool.
I don't know any other games I played like terribly. I mean, I definitely find mistakes, but
then let's write the notes before the live one. That way we kind of know what we're thinking about exactly in the game, and then okay, you can do it here. So yeah, I think that is there anything else to watch in this game, or is it just kind of just over?
Let me look.
Because you are still only down like 500 gold.
Sure, what happens? Okay, I think
you guys just started. What the fuck? Okay, why is our team just on the bear?
I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I didn't ping for this.
No, that's not your fault. But okay, even here, yeah, go mid. Like you go mid, right? You keep mid push. Yeah. No, you don't. Yeah, we should push mid here instead of recalling. And even there, you also could have.
Oh, I buy Sterix. Okay.
Okay, I guess if you want to buy, maybe it's fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then they just
They just do it. Yeah, like I don't know what was.
And then the ribbons focus on the. Oh,
Yeah,
but I
that's
mean,
not
this,
like
this
that's
game's
not
my fault.
really.
I mean,
That's not.
this game's my fault, right? This
But
game's my
that's
fault.
not on
Okay.
you. Yeah, like that's just like what
No,
the
but
fuck.
yeah, but I mean, we could have won the game already though if I like actually snowballed.
What am I? What? That was funny.
No, no, but I mean, I was blaming myself this game. It's like, God damn, I played the lane fucking horrendously.
Yeah, the
And I
lane
was
phase is the
behind
biggest thing
gold
because
the whole
you,
time.
yeah, you can be 2 or 3K ahead in that lane,
Yeah, that was
and
bad.
then 3.
Okay.
Yeah, the first thing the lane, in the lane matchup, punish slash hits to hit your Q with is obviously easier into Aurelia, like specifically. But yeah, like even with anyone, use like the Q splash damage more often to hit like on minions, you know, instead of just queuing randomly in bushes. So don't really random queue bushes like you were. And then melee form way more. Thanks for typing exactly what I said. Appreciate that. Side lane a lot more as well. But like obviously, then like the one time we're not going to be wanting to side lane is like for when we can actually impact the elder fighter, like objectives like that, right? But yeah, this is basically all about side laning to get to the strength that we need to, and then also the build. I don't think your build is really the best. Like Serpent's Fang, the fact that you didn't build Serpents in that game is troll. So be more aware of Serpent's timers, and then also build Eclipse first item, especially in the tankier matchups.
Wait, Serpent's timers or?
Serpent's opportunities, like times to build Serpents. And then again, Eclipse into tankier champs. Like into Aurelia, you don't have to build Eclipse. I just think you build Eclipse because it's easier to play. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be less punishing.
It's more
like,
brain dead. You get more HP.
Yeah,
like,
it's just easier, and it's still really strong. Like it's a really good item for Jayce, anyways. So, but into tanks, like I think it's just the best to go, regardless. So.
Be more cognizant of Serpents and
Eclipse
item timers. Oh, Eclipse. Okay.
I mean, yeah, like generally your item builds. I think you go typically like like the basic way you build it is that you go Eclipse flat pen or double flat pen for your first 2 items, and then you go percentage pen 3rd item, and then you go Cleaver 4th, Sterix 5th, unless there's a specific scenario where you have another item that like it really works in the game.